Daddy left 3 tires and a stack of bills. See, we can't live on dreams and dust. So I pulled him out of school to work with me. He said, youngin', we're packing up. We loaded up soon as my son turned 21. Skipped town the day after Daddy's funeral. Put his remains in the dirty clothes bag in the back of a rusty old cube van, headed to Mexico. Cause he's now a body on a make-the adventure. Heard it from eternity. I said, son, the way we go is random, but we end up where we need to be. I let go of the wheel cause I trusted him. Rolled into Texas at the same speed and met Jim. And he told me, call me Whiskey Woods, just passing through. Grew up a country star and I got this talking shoe. It shoot a hole in my soul, but I got new kicks and truth of consequences. I left my belt back in and haven't showered since. My wife's long gone and my son gets high just smoking marijuana. I'm making do a lot without a job or polio or an Uncle Thomas. Bob, a saboteur, my buddy with the vegetable garden, shares his pedal power ride as my body ain't as free as my heart is. With the crate from Mary Jane on the back, I got Daddy in the back where he belongs. And I'm doing everything I'm legally allowed to in the state of Alabama. The ex took the daughter, thank God, because she took care of my imagines. And meanwhile the cacti are calling me Muhammad. And believe you with the foot ballista in yellow peacock blowers, renewed by Towers. I never even made it here anywhere in Texas.
I'm not the next line bigger, I'm already there. They said my voice was muffled, so I'ma make these clear. I'm on top, I won't drop, did my thing for 20 years non-stop. Every time I get a hot bitch, I hit G-spot. These losers keep following, wishing that someday I'ma flop. They praying on my downfall, but I rise like the sun. Every verse I drop, heavy weigh a ton, never run. From the pain, from the struggle, yeah, I've been through the dirt. Seen the best turn to ghosts, now they face on the shirt. I remember cold nights, hunger deep in my belly. Now a stank shrimp wine, sitting heavy in the telly. Still the same soul, real biggest, recognize the glow. From the block to the stage, watch my legacy grow. Ain't no love in the streets, just a lesson in pain. Had to fight through the storms, now I dance in the rain. From the slums to the mansions, this was never by chance. Every loss was a lesson, every struggle's a stance. I'm not the next line bigger, I'm already there. They said my voice was muffled, so I'ma make these clear. I'm on top, I won't drop, did my thing for 20 years non-stop. Every time I get a hot bitch, I hit G-spot. These losers keep following, wishing that someday I'ma flop. Came from the bottom, turn my pain into profit. Now the bank looking lovely, got these haters out of pocket. They watching, they lurking, but they can't stop the wave. I done built this from the ground, now I'm chilling in the shade. All these rappers talk tough, but they softer than silk. I got war scars bigger, this is blood in the milk. Been a soldier, been a general, played both sides. Lost brothers to the streets, now they floating in the sky. Middle finger to the fakes, I don't talk, I just move. Let the actions paint the picture, I got nothing to prove. Kept the solid since day one, ain't no change in my ways. Let the money do the talking, I got millions to say. I'm not the next line bigger, I'm already there. They said my voice was muffled, so I'ma make these clear. I'm on top, I won't drop, did my thing for 20 years non-stop. Every time I get a hot bitch, I hit G-spot. These losers keep following, wishing that someday I'ma flop. Legends never die, they just carve their name in stone. Every city, every hood, they gon' feel it when I'm gone. But I'm here still breathing, still counting my stacks. Still giving them the real, never switching the facts.
Broken glass, I try to shatter every dream I built so high. Laughing while my heart does splatter on this road I won't deny. Whisper stab like dull knives in the dark, they scheme and spell, but my fire still survives. Open bright, I'll drown them out. You can block my way with boulders, turn my light to shades of gray. I'll stand tall, I'll be bolder. Watch me fight and seize the day. Shadows creep drown them out. You can block my way with boulders, turn my light to shades of gray. I'll stand tall, I'll be bolder, watch me fight and seize the day. Shadows creep, but I keep running past the lies they tried to spin. Their dark ways, but I'm still sunning. In this game, I'm here to win.
Yo, I gave you my trust, thought we was tight. Running through the city, chasing dreams in the night. Loyalty was spoken, but the actions didn't match. Now I see the truth. Trying to keep it real, but you switched up the code. Now I'm walking solo down this road.
Yeah, what's up? You know what I mean, YouTube. You know what I mean, going into this session, you know what I mean, want to touch upon like certain things before. This way I say, I basically, you know what I mean, back in the day, you know what I mean, as early as I think like 2006, you know what I mean, when the most of my joined them, I can say date. Back on 2006 November 20th, you know what I mean, on Todd McFarlane website, you know what I mean, employment position, opportunities at least, you know what I mean, welcome to McFarlane Company employment opportunities webpage. While we are constantly growing, the number of opportunities open within our company is relatively small due to our low turnover rate. We encourage you to apply for open positions only if you meet all the requirements as listed in the job description. Only applicants we meet in the minimum qualifications will be considered. Even if you feel you may be overqualified, it is okay to apply for a position. Also, make sure that you are willing to live in the area, state where the job is located as listed the beginning of the job description. If if we determine that you're qualified for the position or intend interested in an interview, you may you will be contacted contact we will contact you using the information you provide. Attempts. Man, I didn't live in none of these. As you can see. Uh I I was thinking of, coming over and stuff. I have my passport, got all that stuff together. I like my resume and stuff. And that's not even the only place I applied for, Also, if I was to bring it up, let me adjust it.
Yeah, as you can see, yeah, it's a DC talent search. Yeah, I downloaded this back in the day. The same time, I was doing McFarlane stuff. I was doing Marvel stuff. I can't find the Marvel ones, but I still can find these. I've the PDF. Yeah, that's it. I have like them in PDF format. I'm a computer, and we're gonna go into a few projects that I did back in like the early 2009 to 2010 that was plagued by a lot of unfortunate stuff. Very unfortunate, the shooting. Because up until then, I didn't really have the experience in shooting on location in terms of live action stuff. I always worked in a studio environment when I was working in OTRS. Early days of quick shots, not really the early days, like the late in the former glory days from like 2008 to 2009. Basically at the peak of their glory. I was in the studio. I was editing on the side, doing a lot of freelance stuff, as well as getting paid to work in that studio. They did like photos, but they also did film and video. Editing and converting film to like digital was basically the big thing back then. And these are a few of the ideas that I have, before I started to work there. And when I was working for the company, I didn't come across anyone that was doing stuff like this. A few, production companies reached out to me, but what they were doing wasn't on the scale or they are as imaginative as what I wanted to execute at the time. You know what I mean? Because basically we were experimenting with stuff like what we saw in like the big budget Hollywood movies, like but because I remember like back then, they did the first Iron Man and the first MCU Hulk movie that was the Incredible Hulk back then, and the MCU was just getting started. between that time, and we were experimenting with a lot of cutting edge, techniques that, I was going to use to pioneer my company, but, leaving Ulterior, I ran into a lot of stuff. I started a tattoo shop just to like, just to like, get by, because um, people were leaving the island to do like, a lot of production stuff, basically because when we were doing the rain, because what you're seeing now is from the actual storyboard, and when we were on location at the clubs and stuff, people were, overcharging us, at the clubs, in terms of the clubs at the beach, sabotaging stuff, people with a lot of unrealistic expectations, oh, you're doing a movie, so you must be loaded and stuff, having that type of point of view and thing, and basically, independent filmmakers at the time, and the actors that I was working with were obscure artists, they weren't popular, so, and they had regular jobs, so we had to be doing a lot of guerrilla filmmaking and stuff, and it was disastrous from 2010 to 2011. People even tried to sabotage our own project. I lost millions, I believe, in terms of like production value stuff, in production value like equipment, lights, I lost 2 cameras, PCs to editing. I built like 2 Alienware systems basically. When I check up the cost, what I lost was between, 4.5 million to at least 5 million, in Jamaican dollars, if you were that out. A couple thousand US, and that, it had a very profound effect on me, because I was like 24, 25 back then. But I still, focused on the comics. This one that you're seeing is like basically what I did, after I left school, 2006, and I'm gonna skip through because not to really give away the entire story. This is like the cyberpunk vision of the future with, with a lot of incredible stuff, incredible sceneries and amazing visual aesthetics, that didn't really come true. But now I'm doing the YouTube miniseries on this. The panels that you just saw are going to be the actual animated panels in the animated YouTube series that I'm working on. And technically going forward, we couldn't get jobs landed at Marvel, DC, Image, Dark Horse, but I've been here doing my own productions, even though in one of those instances I'm like, one of those artists that people just want me to focus on artwork that doesn't feel like traditional artwork, and when I'm doing like production stuff, or out in the field doing whatever, what I did when I was at Quick Shots working, that's where the money is at basically, commercial stuff. Because, you have a lot of people out here that are talents that basically migrate, to the United States because they can't get the type of production work that they want to get out here because of people that are overcharging them, technically stuff like that. it, yeah, it's always it was rough. It was technically rough, and it still is because you know what I mean. Um, to do a project in which I envision, a lot of people don't really know is that if I spend like you know what I mean $2 million, you know what I mean, I could probably get something in the vein of you know what I mean what I saw with obscure actors and you know what I mean costume design and you know what I mean VFX wise I could get something like what Constantine films did with like if people are familiar with like the Solomon Kane movie that came out, I think came out in 2009 or 2010, which you know what I mean that was it was written by you know what I mean Solomon Kane is something that was written by the dude that did Conan the Barbarian and Red Sonja. You know what I mean that's one of his many works. Um, that movie was a fairly good movie, but you know what I mean it was marketed and I was trying to do something in the vein of Raid Redemption and the amount of stuff that went on in that production, you know what I mean, that set us back and it just wasn't supposed to get off the ground back then, but you know what I mean, hopefully going forward in the future, um, you know what I mean, I'll be able to put out few of these projects in animated form and likewise the video game that I'm working on right now. So um I want, you know what I mean, for all the people that are interested, you know what I mean, to just you know what I mean, keep watching my channel and watch the further updates because you know what I mean this year to come the animated series is about to drop on YouTube, you know what I mean, between the summer to the Christmas holidays. So you know what I mean, I want people to look out for that because the live action still is still
Yeah, yeah, these are like few stuff that, you know what I mean, back in the day, you know what I mean? I probably were using these to, you know what I mean, show me reference books that, you know what I mean, I learned how to draw, how to animate, stuff like that. This one is done by, um, what's this guy name again? Um, Peyton Blair, Preston Blair. You know what I mean? A lot of people use Preston Blair's book because it's like, you know what I mean, business style animation. This is the art. You know what I mean? And if you can get it on Amazon, it's a very interesting book. The first time I saw like Preston Blair stuff was like 1998, way back in the day. It was my art teacher shit. Um, actually, this that I'm showing you is an extended loan, cause you know what I mean. Back in the day when we used to use the libraries and stuff, she basically loaned me um this. You know what I mean? Yeah, this this basically, you know what I mean, show you how to animate like Disney and stuff. I was doing this alongside, you know what I mean, architecture. And when I was in doing my architect stuff, this was the book that, you know what I mean, she also loaned me. And it shows you how a whole lot of techniques these old books, you know what I mean, remind you of days of the library. A lot of cross hatchet and penman style, you know what I mean, techniques, you know what I mean, that people won't even utilize now. People are way too lazy now to actually put in the work and grind. Like, learning perspective, you know what I mean, floor layout, bird's eye view layout, all type of different techniques. Right now everyone is using like ChatGPT. This one was, you know what I mean, my sister bought this one for me as a birthday gift. It's not that. Yeah, this is the original one by, you know what I mean, Stanley and John Oshima, you know what I mean, that they did back in the 70s. My teacher had the hard copy for this. I wasn't able to get the hard copy. I got like a PDF format of it, you know what I mean, so I still, you know what I mean, go through this as well, because this touches on a lot of the stuff, the same stuff as the CD-ROM that we got in like, that I showed you guys, that we got in like 1996. It came, that the CD-ROM came out in 1996, and this was in 1977. You know what I mean, I had one of these tables and everything, still have my T-square, everything. Still use all these inks and all that. And what this did for me, you know what I mean, basically, yeah, like 1998, this took, you know what I mean, my unrefined way of drawing, you know what I mean, to kind of getting stuff more dynamic. You know what I mean? Skip through it. And what I really focused on is like stuff like this, like vehicles and stuff. You know what I mean? I used to draw every day, straight up till like 2004, basically, with some of the drawings that I'm showing you. I like how they put together, you know what I mean, dynamic scenes back then, and the scale of stuff, type of stuff like this, growing up basically, so, you know what I mean. I'm not really one for teaching, because of that. Kept on, I could have got a teaching job or stuff, because, you know what I mean, but my art career was still up at the time, because, you know what I mean, I left school, so I just fly with it. And, you You know what I mean? Even though, you know what I mean, I don't practice all this stuff anymore, that's still a loss of it. Um, don't really practice all that stuff anymore. You know what I mean? Technically, that was like the thing that showed me like the basic fundamentals. You know what I mean? And doing stuff without the basic fundamentals, you can't really, you know what I mean, advance to the level. You know what I mean? To the next level without, you know what I mean, knowing your fundamentals. I always tell people that.
Yeah, I get down to like, you know what I mean, some one shots because, you know what I mean, yeah. The thing is, when we are like publish it, I never did started, so you know what I mean, most of my stuff was really published. You know what I mean, but some interesting ideas, just a sketch, get through like all of this do like all of these do like, you know what I mean, between the space of like 2004 to 2007. The bigger folder, the two bigger folders that I showed before, you know what I mean, those were done in 2011. Yeah, you can see it oriented with like a whole heap of, you know what I mean, saloon and clubs and things like that. You know what I mean? We have the culture in the island where we have a lot of, you know what I mean, a dance of them, and you know what I mean, I like to dance of them because those are the girls that, you know what I mean, I get the most business from. You know what I mean? The girls dancing on the pole, the go-go dancers, yo. Yeah, when I go to the club, you know what I mean, them girls always want like the most, you know what I mean, the most hype tattoos, man. So, you know what I mean, even though, so I gotta endorse in my books. Cause, you know, apart from this, you know what I mean, I do tattoos, I do VFX, and I'm not doing VFX, I do signs and all type of stuff. This like, you know what I mean, in between the time, cause, you know what I mean, the early 2000s I used to live on, you know what I mean, a plaza, you know what I mean, rent. Yeah, we used to pay rent. My mother had a shop on that place, and like, you know what I mean, there was a club. You know what I mean? So I was friends with like the girls, and my mother was friends with the owner. She owned her seamstress. She had a seamstress shop. Yeah, she made clothes and stuff. So you know what I mean? She did everything, clothes, hats, shoes, everything. Most of my clothes, yo. What people see me wear throughout the years, I'm not dressing so fancy anymore, but you know what I mean, back in the day, she's a really talented seamstress. She can do like men's clothes and women's clothes as well. You know what I mean? I can do that shit, but you know what I mean, I have an older sister doing that, and you know what I mean, I put my skills towards illustration, artwork, signs, you know what I mean, video shoots, storyboards, you know what I mean, comics. Yeah, I'm actually featured in like 2 music videos back then, but you know what I mean, I haven't. Since lately I haven't seen the dude, so you know what I mean, I was an extra. Yes, this is some crazy shit. Yo, this is supposed to like, yeah, I mean, one of these one shots that I did, you know what I mean, I did this like over 2 weeks back then. It takes 2 weeks to illustrate this entire thing.
You know what I mean? Because what I surmise, you know what I mean, going through school, I just did the quick layouts and then you know what I mean, did a lot of cross hatching or a lot of silhouette stuff, so you know what I mean, it will save me time. You know what I mean, for those who can understand, you know what I mean, stuff like this. So you know what I mean, when you do a lot of silhouette work, because I know that it saved, you know what I mean, Frank Miller a lot of time doing this stuff, because he just did a lot of inks where he did a lot of silhouette stuff. So I kind of I tell you lie, I didn't copy his style, but like his overall, you know what I mean, inking, you know what I mean, penmanship in terms of the cross hatching. You know what I mean? I try to incorporate that along the way of refining my own technique. So one shot, jump to our next one. You see it start. You know what I mean? You start getting. I'm going to show you guys the issue. This was 07. You know what I mean? Between. You know what I mean? Between the two, yeah. They're all dated and stuff. You know what I mean? The dates are on them, so uh, so I just quickly go through. You know what I mean? The Iraq war was going on. You know what I mean? One of the times when, you know what I mean, I was that young, because approximately right now I'm like what, 30, 37. I'm going to be 38. You know what I mean? The Iraq war was going on and people had strong thoughts on it. So, you know what I mean? I was just, when I read the comics, I just illustrated like the best splash scene at that decade. You know what I mean? I was a big fan of like the Captain America and Iron Man stuff from Marvel. You know what I mean? Even though, you know what I mean, I've tried to, you know what I mean, get work with Marvel, DC, you know what I mean, and Image in the past, and then, but then I was, you know what I mean, I was still, you know what I mean, young, so I just, you know what I mean, kept doing my thing. Basically, all my stories, what they would encompass are like, you know what I mean, the stuff I watch, the books I read, you know what I mean, stuff on the news that happened in real life, you know what I mean, stuff that happened to me in my real life. So it's easy to configure it, you know what I mean, stories around that. You know what I mean, for anybody getting into like, you know, that the scenes might be, you know what I mean, evocative of that, you know what I mean, sexual stuff, but this novel was supposed to be like a grounded, you know what I mean, view, because, you know what I mean, in the early 2000s after 9/11, you know what I mean, the comic scene this was done 2011, by the way, this entire strip I did this, you know what I mean, I'll work like 5 months in a year, and for the remaining, you know what I mean, for the remaining 7 months, I'll probably, you know what I mean, do other stuff. So I always do stuff like that, you know what I mean. I try to prioritize my time so I can, you know what I mean, I can do stuff. So, you know what I mean, in between all the jobs that I do, because up until last year I was doing like some chef work. You know what I mean? I'm a pretty good chef as well as an artist and musician. A lot of people don't know. So been cooking for as long as I've been drawing. So you know, I know a lot of Jamaican cuisines. I'll probably do a channel about that next. Uh, you know what I mean? Uh, which you know what I mean? Soon I'll be showing off most of my music stuff. So you know what I mean? The storyline, what I did because of time. Sometimes when I'm doing the illustrations, I make notes. You know what I mean? So I can go back and write it into the script, like because sometimes it's just the spur of the moment stuff. So gotta be cranking out them as fast. You know what I mean? I have a unique workflow. You know what I mean? And these, you know, back in the day when, you know what I mean, Robert Rodriguez did like that Sin City movie, you know what I mean, and you were watching like the behind the scenes stuff and he was talking about his early works like the Snowman because really the end goal is, you know what I mean, to kind of, I always wanted to be, you know what I mean, a type of storyteller in the vein of like Len Wiseman, Robert Rodriguez, um, Guillermo del Toro, you know what I mean, that did Blade 2, did Hellboy, did Mimic back in 1997, and he's doing Frankenstein right now. You know what I mean? Those are directors that, you know what I mean, I came up. You know what I mean? I watch their movies because, you know what I mean, it was visually stunning and captivating back in the MTV era of things. You know what I mean? So this is kind of inspired by that. You know what I mean? They're the reasons that I went into VFX. So, you know what I mean? All 2011 stuff. I haven't reached the 2014 and beyond stuff. You know what I mean? Here you see me focusing on, you know what I mean, fight scenes and, you know what I mean, the sequential storytelling because basically I would, you know what I mean, when I would be doing like, you know what I mean, the animation or the movie, I attempted to do an adaptation in 2011, a live action, but you know what I mean, that was plagued with disaster. I don't know if I mentioned it and something I did previously that, you know what I mean, the people tried to sabotage it and a whole lot of stuff, you know what I mean. Not getting to the 2011 2014 stuff and beyond. You know what I mean? I was doing artwork, but I was doing the strip. You know what I mean? I was taking time out and doing other stuff. Not because, you know what I mean, it's really tedious to sit down and just be like, alright, you work on this for like 2 weeks and then, you know what I mean, to then very tedious to then go into Photoshop, you know what I mean, then apply digital coloring and all that stuff. So, you know what I mean, I just focus on like making the splash pages, and the reason for this dynamic where I would have them linking together like splash pages coming like that, I was, you know what I mean, at the time, you know what I mean, I was reading the Green Lantern run that I think it started from 2007 up to that time, you know what I mean, Blackest Night and all the layouts used to be done, and you know what I mean, and a lot of Jim Lee stuff and Mark Silvestri. Yeah, I mean, Greg Capullo type penmanship. I don't think this is his type of penmanship. I think this is more leading to Todd McFarlane. So, you know what I mean? So, let's go.
To my grind, focus on my dreams, leave the fake ones behind.
Wow.
Yeah, I took a loss, but I'm built
You know
to
what I mean?
survive. Loyal to myself, I'ma always stay alive. If
I'm
you
just
ride
skipping
with
through
me,
fast
then you
because
better be true.
time is straight up. Like, this thing, you know what I mean, is only gonna last for like an hour and a half. I don't want to like edit out a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? Give you guys the extended cut of everything, you know what I mean? Get this out of the way, you know what I mean? You can focus on some making cinematics, you know what I mean? Always the dream sequence, you know what I mean? Fever dream type stuff, you know what I mean? The first time we ever saw stuff like that was James Cameron, you know what I mean? The first Terminator movie, and the second one, the Sarah Connor dream sequence, the Reese Kyle dream sequence, the Kyle Reese dream sequence, and you know what I mean? This is, I started to kind of experiment with the world building, you know what I mean, here. When I went into a meeting, right? Like, the people said, you know what I mean, they wanted to see more larger, epic concepts. So what's more epic than this? This like a larger format type paper, you know what I mean? This is 11 by 14. So, you know what I mean, working in like 11 by 14. And I work in 11 by 17 as well. I've gone to those. So this explores a lot of the backstory, you know what I mean? Because before, you know what I mean, I was doing it, I was the protagonist character was already on the journey, you know what I mean? A lot of people, he started off, no one knows knew the backstories of like the people that were hunting him, so when created like that, you can see the cage layout, you know what I mean? I adapt some Will's Eisner, you know what I mean? Will Eisner, great comic book legend, you know what I mean? I don't think he's around anymore. He always drew, he was the first one to start, you know what I mean? Blurring the panels and, you know what I mean, changing up how the panels look, you know what I mean? Back in the day, I heard Frank Miller said it once, an interview, you know what I mean? And I think the whole dynamic type panel thing started with Todd back when he was on his amazing Spider-Man run back in the day. And he has always been doing that. I think Greg was doing that, you know what I mean? You kind of give it a, you know what I mean? Make them look like they're exploding off the panels and out the panels, you know what I mean? For more dynamic storytelling. So I think I kind of adopted that because going around, try to like, you know what I mean, update how the character would look and the stuff that he would be killing, seeing that this is like an action comic. Y'all are gonna see this, you know what I mean, this concept city, you know what I mean, this was an early draft. I changed it up now, you know what I mean, you're gonna see the before and after. This is like the sketch phase. yeah, one more. I mean, world building, focusing on world building at that time. You know what I mean? Concept, vehicles. As you guys know, I'm a pretty good architect. So, you know what I mean? When I have time, I still, as you can see, I haven't even rubbed out the pencil lines, but I still have them. And I mean, be drafting up stuff and making sure that the perspective is correct. You know what I mean? So, at the depth of field, I think this one embodies. I was trying to show some type of depth of field on this one. So, you know what I mean? 2 weeks back, as I said, the time hasn't changed. You know what I mean? I take like, when I'm doing these projects, man, I'm really committed. Extremely committed, bro. Cause in comics, you know what I mean, people always be working on deadlines, and most of the stuff I worked on over the years, this is like the follow-up story. Oh, the paper, the type paper, this is really high quality paper. That's why it gets brown and stuff. You know what I mean? You guys see, chances are you guys see these drawings pop up on my channel. Wow, this is a short story. A lot of noir type moody stuff, you know what I mean? I always like the noir type stories. Mixed with cyber noir, you know what I mean? Futuristic, you know what I mean? Some type of, you know what I mean? Dialogue filled type stuff. I like stuff like Sin City, you know what I mean? I even like Machete, you know what I mean? I like those type of films, yo. I like the Underworld series, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Even at this one, I think this was inspired by something that Pizzetta did, you know what I mean? One of his paintings. You know, you can kind of see it, but what I do, I use watercolors, inks, you know what I mean? Ballpoint pens to kind of get, you know what I mean? Get that you know what I mean, the depth of field type effect I was telling you, you know what I mean? I experiment with that a lot. Which is there. Oh, should go on and on. See if I can do like one more. Technically, you know what I mean? I still have tons of stuff. Gonna do a part 2 for this, you know what I mean? Probably next 2 months. Alright, this is cause that's a 4-story arc, so you know what I mean? Some of these aren't even penciled yet. Yeah, planning to launch everything now, so yeah. 11 by 14s, ladies and gentlemen. This story is already written, you know what I mean? I just the thing about it, when you're always doing stuff like this, you have people always want to, you know what I mean, with meetings, find, you know what I mean, people that want to take it like to the next level, like corporate people and stuff. They always, you know what I mean, the suit people, they don't really know shit, man. It's marketing people, them always the experimental depth of field stuff I was talking about. It's right here again, you know what I mean, and then go into that. Ooh. These scenes are too explicit for like kids. Yeah, I mean, this is actually like meant to be, you know what I mean, connected. You know what I mean? See it there? You can see this drawing on my like on my page pop up a few times. It's meant to be like one extended piece. Look at this splash page. These are supposed to be like drones. Cause they're like bounty hunters. You know what I mean? Like futuristic bounty hunters. They're hunting this dude, which is a escape murderer. Like, you all will get the story. So it takes place in like a Star Wars setting, but not really. Y'all see this? This is the one that I did. Like I've actually enhanced this recently. You guys will see it. I mean, this was inspired by a Green Lantern cover with Star Sapphire stepping on him. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But, you know what I mean? It goes back into like, you know what I mean, a collage of memories. I was talking about the James Cameron is really an interesting dude. He doesn't tell the stories like he used to, because I always enjoy like the dream sequences that he does, like the from the Terminator stuff. You know what I mean? T1 and 2. I told you that these panels aren't even inked yet. You know what I mean? And see, I connect. Yeah, I be doing my thing, connecting stuff. You know what I mean? So, wow. Didn't find the enthusiasm to do it. Then they come across the bounty. Because y'all know back in the day, used to watch a lot of, what's that series again? Yeah, Renegade with Lorenzo Lamas. So I recently saw something about him online. I didn't even know he was still in the business. List out 2 pages. These 2 pages are being, you know what I mean, working out the kinks in those. So we go on to this. Oh, yeah. Antagonist of the story. So this guy is like, you saw this guy in action before, so I mean, extreme villain. Yeah. So let's and that's it. You know what I mean? So as I said, I don't have much time left. I did this one crazy, you know what I mean? Because I did like 2 drawings on the same sheet. You know what I mean? I was high that day. I was high that day. High. Man. Yeah, the thing is, and weed smoking doesn't really affect, you know what I mean, my peripheral view on things. It doesn't affect me when I work for people, you know what I mean, who are still against it. You know what I mean? I'm an avid weed smoker. I smoke it recreationally. So, you know, and it hasn't affected me yet. Now to go on to the other stuff.
She walks wild through the neon glow. Heart's a storm, she won't let it show. Lips of fire with a secret stare. Bad girl, me know she's gonna dare. Bad girl, me know she's on the run. Chasing dreams till the night is done. World is hers, she's gonna own. Bad girl, me know she's all alone. She's a whisper in the crowded room. Every step that goes of her doom. Eyes like midnight with a spark of pride. Bad girl, me know won't ever hide. Bad girl, me know she's on the run. Chasing dreams till the night is done. World is hers, she's gonna own. Bad girl, me know she's all alone. In the crowded room, every step that goes of her doom. Eyes like midnight with a spark of pride. Bad girl, me know won't ever hide. Bad girl, me know she's on the run. Chasing dreams till the night is done. World is hers, she's gonna own. Bad girl, me know she's all alone. No regrets in her diamond tears. Holding tight what she holds dear. Shadow dances with a radiant glow. Bad girl, me know never slow. Bad girl, me know she's on the run. Chasing dreams till the night is done. World is hers, she's gonna own. Bad girl, me know she's all alone. No regrets in her diamond tears. Holding tight what she holds dear. Shadow dances with a radiant glow. Bad girl, me know never slow.
Who to avoid? Inspired by a local taste by these
Kill him with an uppercut, watch him hit the floor. Told him not to step up, now they're begging for more. I don't talk, I just move, let the actions deploy. If you're fake, better duck, know who to avoid. Yeah, step wrong, get your chart rearranged. Ain't a game, I ain't playing, I don't do it for the fame. Real G's moving silence, I just flex when I talk. Got the city on my back, every step leave chalk. I'm the one that try to copy, but they weak with the style. Got the heart of a lion, been a beast as a child. I see snakes in the grass, I just step and keep rolling. Ain't no fake love here, every move been golden. Better watch where you walk, better watch how you speak. One wrong move, have it laid out on the street. Ain't no cap in my rap, every word been real. To my L's, now I'm back with a house on the hill. Kill him with an uppercut, watch him hit the floor. Told him not to step up, now they're begging for more. I don't talk, I just move, let the actions deploy. If you fake, better duck, know who to avoid. Yeah, I seen them act tough, but they quick to turn ghost. Talk big online, but in person they froze. I don't deal with no frauds, I don't vibe with no lames. If you ain't talking money, get the hell out my lane. Got my name in their mouth like I'm paying their rent, but the energy they send ain't affecting my strength. I've been built from the struggle, let them bled for this life. Took the wrongs, made them right, now my future look bright. Better watch where you step, better know who you test. I don't flex for the gram, I just flex for success. See them hate, see them envy, but they can't touch a king. I just shine, I just grind, let my legacy ring. Kill him with an uppercut, watch him hit the floor. Told him not to step up, now they're begging for more. I don't talk, I just move, let the actions deploy. If you fake, better duck, know who to avoid. Stay in your lane, don't test my name. Been a champ for too long, ain't playing no games. Let them talk, let them whisper, let them try to destroy. I ain't stressed, the real ones know who to avoid.
I hear noise on the street, so the girls make them jump to the beat. Oh wow. I hear noise on the street, so the girls make them jump to the beat. I'm an abuser of the limericks. I hear noise on the streets. Woman, how you feel? The girls make them jump from your feet. Hey yo, get it up, go up, down. We not right if you wanna come and come now. We get it tandem, how we tandem. Jump on you like an anthem. Pull me up on the billboard. Come see what you came for. Everybody need more middle to the dance floor. I'm an abuser of the limericks. Yeah. I'm an abuser of the limericks. Hey. I hear noise on the streets, all the girls make them jump to the beat. I hear noise on the streets, all the girls make them jump to the beat. Ow. I'm an abuser of the limericks. I hear noise on the streets. Make a woman, how you feel? I am not the law. Get it up, get it up. I got me woman, how you feel? Woman, how you feel? All the girls make them jump from your feet. Hey y'all, hey y'all. Get it up, go down. We're not right if you're not coming. Come now, we get it tandem, how we tandem. Jump on you like an anthem. Put we up on the billboard. Come see what you came for. Everybody need more. Middle to the dance floor. I'm an abuser of the limericks. I'm an abuser of the limericks. Hey, hey, hey. Fire's rising up to see the sky. Two pistols blazing and I don't ask why. I'm leaping through the ash, I hear the cry. The blood against the ground, where I could die. Tank top silver, but I feel the rage. This land's a canvas and I am the sage. Wielding power in a frenzy stage. With iron fists, I break the cage. One bag of fucking ain't just for show. Through flames and shadows, watch me go. Bullets fly like points in a row. In this wild act, I'm the hero. Silhouettes running, but they can't escape. Chaos dancing in a crimson shape. I carve my path, don't need no tape. In my scene, ain't no room for escape. Smoke and sparks, do or die. With every scream, the stakes climb high. In this storm, I ain't no passerby. I'll write my legend in the sky. As the night falls, I grip my fate. Through the storm, I operate. In the chaos, I elevate. Breaking chains, I dominate. One bag of fucking ain't just for show. Through flames and shadows, watch me go. Bullets fly like what's in a row. In this wild act, I'm the hero. One bag of fucking ain't just for show. Through flames and shadows, watch me go. Bullets fly like what's in a row. In this wild act, I'm the hero. One bag of fucking ain't just for show. Through flames and shadows, watch me go. Bullets fly like words in a row. In this wild act, I'm the hero. The hero. The hero.
One bag of fucking ain't just for show. Through flames and shadows, watch me go. Bullets fly like what's in a row. In this wild act, I'm the hero.
Daddy left 3 tires and a stack of bills. See, we can't live on dreams and dust. So I pulled him out of school to work with me. He said, youngin', we're packing up. We loaded up soon as my son turned 21. Skipped town the day after Daddy's funeral. Put his remains in the dirty clothes bag in the back of a rusty old cube van, headed to Mexico. Cause he's now a body on a make-the adventure. Heard from eternity. I said, son, the way we go is random, but we end up where we need to be. I let go of the wheel cause I trusted him. Rolled into Texas at the same speed and met Jim. And he told me, call me Whiskey Woods, just passing through. Grew up a country star and I got this talking shoe. It shoot a hole in my soul, but I got new kicks and truth, though consequences. I left my belt back in it and haven't showered since. My wife's long gone and my son gets high just smoking marijuana. I'm making do a lot without a job or polio or an Uncle Thomas. Bob, a saboteur, my buddy with the vegetable garden. Shares his pedal power ride as my body ain't as free as my heart is. With the crate from Mary Jane on the back, I got Daddy in the back where he belongs. And I'm doing everything I'm legally allowed to in the state of Alabama. The ex took the daughter. Thank God because she took care of my imagines. And meanwhile the cacti are calling me Muhammad. And believe you with the foot ballista in yellow peacock moors. Renewed by tumbers. I never even made it here anywhere in Texas. From eternity, I said, son, the way we go is random, but we end up where we need to be. I let go of the wheel cause I trusted him. Rolled into Texas at the same speed, met Jim. And he told me Whiskey Woods, just passing through. Grew up a country star and I got this talking shoe. It shoot a hole in my soul, but I got new kicks and truth. Oh, then it takes consequences. I left my belt back in it and haven't showered since. My wife's long gone and my son gets high just smoking marijuana. A man can do a lot without a job or polio or an Uncle Thomas. Bob, a saboteur, my buddy with the vegetable garden. Shares smoking marijuana. Shares his pedal powered ride as my body ain't as free as my heart is. Bob, a saboteur, my buddy with the vegetable garden. Shares his pedal powered ride as my body ain't as free as my heart is. With a crate from Mary Jane on the back, I got Daddy in the back where he belongs. And I'm doing everything I'm legally allowed to in the state of Alabama. The ex took the daughter. Thank God because she took care of my imagines. And meanwhile the cacti are calling me Mahatma. In Bolivia with the futbolista and yellow peacock boomers. Renewed by timbers. I never even made it here anywhere in Texas.
Flames rising high through the smoky haze. This world on fire ain't no easy maze. With a roar I charge through the angry night. The echo of battles fueling my fight. One bag of fury burning in my eyes. Leaping through chaos where the danger lies. 2 pistols blazing, riding my tail. In a land where warriors never fail. Street skies paint the world in red. Every step I take where angels dread. Sweat and grit mix in the midnight air. Courage born from moments rare. Soaring through the darkness with a roar so wild. In the face of never fall. One bag of fury burning in my eyes, sleeping through chaos where the danger lies. Two pistols blazing, riding my tail in a land where warriors never fail. One bag of fury burning in my eyes, sleeping through chaos where the danger lies. Two pistols blazing, riding my tail in a land where warriors never fail. Every heartbeat driving through the storm, a path of legends where a hero's born. Through flames and fury where the wild ones roam. In this fiery chaos I call it home.
Looking like gold, gotta go, gotta flicker top of the pool. Popping up on that liquor. Give me your blow, make it pop. Hit some low, you know I make them glisten. Listen for what I've been given. All you girls in the party, look at his body, shaking that thing like you never did see. Got a sense of cure, got the fear of one more. May have been for fun, make it clear, don't run. Plumbing in your potion, suck your heart in. Let's speed it up, now let it sink in. All you girls in the party, look at his body, shaking that thing like you never did see. Lay it in your mind. All you girls in the party, look at his body, shaking that thing like you never did see. Ooh, it's how we beautify the life. In the party, in the party, ooh. Billy's rock your world, lip sync, rock the go. Billy's rock your world, rock your world. Billy's rock your world, lip sync, rock the girl who Billy's rock your world, rock your world.
She's a psycho bitch, yeah. Everybody know the motherfucking plane with the $1 million flow. We met in the club, now the whole street know. We gonna tear this shit up until everybody deceased. Hi bitch, bye bitch, Jesus. What a ride chick, the bus is kinda like being high with the sidekick. Now what should I do? Text my girls, what's the move? Four in the back, baby, rolls on cruise. We stomp out, right foot, left foot, hit 'em with the 1-2 switch. Right foot, left foot, hit 'em with the 1-2 switch. Right foot, left foot, hit 'em with the 1-2 switch. Now everybody get it. Right foot, left foot, hit 'em with the 1-2 switch. Right foot, left foot, hit 'em with the 1-2 switch. Right foot, left foot, hit 'em with the 1-2 switch. Said everybody get it. I mean good gracious, massive bodacious. Hot beams got me episodical for riches. It always seems I'm hanging with Maryland breeze. And if you bring the can, girls, I could bring the cheese. And if you don't like it when you ride in a fast car, then you better get up, even with vice versa. I'm not gonna get girls, you sip and take flicks. Because when we got the yard, you can ride with sticks. Better yet, dicks, what you wanna do? Cause we got sales. Let's go pop bottles, shoot stars, and we drop sales. Anyway, the wind blows, it's a good day. If I could be with you in a nautical way. Bar boot you, all my friends in Malibu. Bar boot boo, until you let me know. Cause I'll bring the party, you bring the ladies that's skinny. Cause we're gonna dance until we're dizzy. Right foot, left foot, hit 'em with the 1-2 switch. Right foot, left foot, hit 'em with the 1-2 switch. Right foot, left foot, hit 'em with the 1-2 switch. Right foot, let it get it. Right foot, left the clouds and my feet on the ground. Your words spin around like a merry-go-round. I'm flying high while you're stuck in the sand. Can't reach my heights on a broken bandstand. Talk big game, but your shadow of smoke. I'm the real deal while you're just a joke. My light shines brighter than the neon at night. You're looking up at me while I'm in the spotlight. Not on my level, you can't touch my shine. Stuck in the past while I'm crossing the line. You dream in black and white, I'm living in color. Not on my level, you'll find no other. You'll find no other. You'll find no other. Think you're fast, but you're running on fumes. I've got a rocket ready to zoom. You're just a whisper, I'm a roar in the crowd. I turn up the volume, you keep it down. Climbing higher every day while you stay the same. Got my own rhythm, can't play my game. My steps are giant, yours are small and slow. Not on my level, you'll never know. Not on my level, you can't touch my shine. Stuck in the past while I'm crossing the line. You dream in black and white, I'm living in color. Not on my level, you'll find no other. You'll find no other. You'll find no other. You'll find no other. You'll find no. Not on my level, you can't touch my shine. Stuck in the past while I'm crossing the line. You dream in black and white, I'm living in color. Not on my level, you'll find no other.